Hey then everybody, Juan Romero here from our new channel GamesXpanse. Welcome everybody. We're going to be taking a look on this channel at PS5 and Xbox Series X, but today we've got a top 10 video for you of the PS5 games that you can play on the system right now. 2021 is shaping up to be a great year. James and I are going to break these ones down from 10 to 1, and I want to thank Joel Parker for helping us put this list together. It is very much appreciated. Over to James.
Thanks very much, Juan, and hi everyone, how you doing? Now, first off is Planet Coaster. This is a management simulation game brought to us by Frontier Games, who are specialists on the genre. There is the career mode that has specific objectives for you to complete in order to earn stars, such as taking charge of a rundown park and trying to restore it. There is also a sandbox mode available if you just want to create the coaster of your dreams. We can't visit theme parks in most of the world right now, so there's never been a better time to dive in and get that feeling.
Next up at number 9, we have Godfall. This is a PS5 console exclusive published by Gearbox, and it is an action role-playing game that acts a bit like a looter shooter, but instead focuses purely on melee combat. Unlocking Valor plates acts as the class system for the game, whilst there is a range of weapons to constantly acquire and upgrade. Missions take place across 3 vast open world areas in a satisfying combat that sees you take on large bosses. The story clocks in at around 10 to 12 hours, but like any looter, there is plenty of endgame content to grind for. While not the best game currently out, it's one of those launch titles that will satisfy quite a few of you.
At number 8, we have Immortals Fenyx Rising, and this is the first of 3 Ubisoft titles on this list. Some of you may know this game as Gods and Monsters before it was renamed during development in 2020. You play as Fenyx in a beautiful open world that is a homage to Greek mythology. Your quest takes you on a long journey in which you must harness the power of the gods in your fight against the dark forces. You can tame animals, collect resources, and glide across the world. This game can be played on many systems, but we don't think there is any better place than on the PS5.
Next up, we have Watch Dogs Legion, and it's the newest installment in the Watch Dogs franchise. It brings the series to the streets of London. The unique part here is that you can recruit a large number of characters to play with, but it does come at a cost. There is permadeath here, so once you die, you must then respawn as someone new. 1 minute you're a protest leader and the next you could be a bookkeeper. Set in a futuristic London, the city is on its knees due to military presence, and your role is to aid DedSec to help take back control and form a resistance. A pretty good game.
Next on the list and in at number 6, it's Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. The latest iteration in the franchise sees the series return to the Cold War 10 years after the success of Black Ops 1. The story follows a secret operative codenamed Bell across locations such as Germany, Vietnam and Russia. Once you've wrapped up the campaign, you can jump online to play classic modes such as Team Deathmatch and Domination, or the newly introduced Fireteam Dirty Bomb. For those who are fans of the Treyarch COD games, we'll also be happy to see zombies make their return.
What can I say about Astro's Playroom other than that it is an absolute joy? Every list like this needs a free edition, and this is the case with Astro's Playroom. Astro's Playroom is a 3D platformer that comes pre-installed on the PlayStation 5 and somewhat serves as a tech demo for that wonderful DualSense controller, most notably highlighting the use of that haptic feedback. There's also a range of appearances from Sony's franchises such as Crash Bandicoot and God of War. This is one that you can easily check out right now, and I implore you to do so if you haven't done so already, because it's going to show the future of that DualSense controller. But not only that, there's a real nice game in there that you're going to have a lot of fun either by yourself or with friends or family.
Coming in at number 4 and a real showcase in the launch of the PS5, it's Spider-Man Miles Morales from the fantastic Insomniac Games. This is the follow-up to the Spider-Man game released onto the PS4 back in 2018. Some similarities remain, such as the New York hub world that you can explore, but there is a brand new story spearheaded by Miles, who himself has unique powers such as invincibility. The game also has new features such as ray tracing and impressive load times to make a smooth experience on the next generation console. You can buy the standalone version of this game on the PS5, or if you missed Spider-Man from 2018, then you can grab the Ultimate Edition that contains both adventures.
In at number 3, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the next installment of the legendary Assassin's Creed series from Ubisoft, sees a Valhalla take the player from Norway to England. You play as Eivor on a journey through Norse mythology where you can explore a stunning open world highlighting the work that Ubisoft does best. One cool feature this time around is Eivor can recruit local townsfolk to their clan, where they can be used on raids of other camps to collect new vital resources for your journey ahead. Assassin's Creed is a great way to start your adventures on the PlayStation 5 with those stunning 4K visuals and, of course, higher FPS gameplay.
If you're looking for something for the whole family, then look no further than Sackboy A Big Adventure. This is a 3D platformer that is perfect for co-op play. Sackboy has left Little Big Planet behind and is now off on a big adventure of his own in this charming platformer. Your goal is to save the world from the evil Vex across various locations, from the mountains to the rainforest. This time out, there is no level creation, but there are over 60 different costumes to choose from for Sackboy to meet your customization needs, and gorgeous worlds to explore. We featured this one so highly because it's a game that dominated playtime over Christmas. Me, Juan and my niece thoroughly enjoyed exploring this world together, and the mixture of multiplayer levels, time trials and gorgeous worlds to explore make it the perfect family game that really shows off the console and its unique controller superbly.
And in at number 1 is Demon's Souls. This is a PS5 exclusive courtesy of Bluepoint Games, and what a fantastic job they've done in this remake of the 2009 game of the same name. It's an action role-playing game where your hero has travelled to the kingdom of Baltaria, where a thick fog has brought demons to the region. If you hadn't guessed by now, the title has the classic brutal Souls-like combat against barbaric enemies. There are no difficulty options on this one, so be aware of what awaits you before you jump in. It's brutally hard at times. Demon's Souls is one of the best games you can play right now to show off the power of the PlayStation 5 with fantastic gameplay, visuals and soundtrack. That's it, folks. That is our top 10 games that you can play on the PlayStation 5 right now, where there was a specific PlayStation 5 version developed. However, we also think there are some fantastic PlayStation 4 games that have also been upgraded that you can play on the PlayStation 5, and if you want to see a list of those, then let us know in the comments section down below. This is a new channel, so we'll be constantly striving to improve, so any feedback, please leave us a comment again in that section down below. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a keen watcher of our other channel, Switch Watch, then please, if you have got a PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, join us over here by subscribing and hitting that bell notification so we can alert you of when our next video goes live. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you again on the next one.